Sorry about that, guys. Video died. Thank you, YouTube, and we'll pick off where I left. Anyway, I realized I could easily Soul Blast, use CEO's ability, Counter Blast 5, Soul Blast 8. So I did, drew the 5 cards, and it's pretty much an auto win at that point. It's the first time I did it, so I was pretty excited at the time, especially the first time to do it on a tournament against one of my best friends, Night Flux, in the tournament. He was pretty salty, which I probably would be too if I couldn't draw a grade 1. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't draw a grade 1. But so he had a lot of ride problems, so I was I can't really say anything against him. It's just when you can't do anything when you can't ride. But anyway, so I took that set. My final set was against Gigero Lockkeeper deck. Pretty good deck. Complete deck as far as I could tell. He had all his perfects, etc. And I played this guy last week, and I really tried to study it a little bit. Tried to remember to leave him at 3 damage. I think I did it for the first turn, and first game. And in the second, third game, I don't know what happened. I just got overconfident, and I was making mistakes again. This guy beat me last week, and I was just thinking to myself, I got this guy, just leave the 3 damage. But I just forgot about my strategy again, and I just started making mistakes. I was sitting out I had at one point in one of the games, I had a Silent Tom on the field. I had 2 in my hand, 2 interceptors out, and I put him at over 4 damage. He limit break the next turn. I couldn't use either of my interceptors, obviously, with the Lockkeeper's limit break. Silent Toms in hand are useless. I had low card hand at that point, sitting at 5 damage, I believe, and he killed me. I didn't, I guess I wasn't paying attention. I thought he couldn't kill me. Forgot about the limit break. I don't know how. He uses it all the time against me, and I don't know what to say. I just messed up. So I really felt like I could have taken that set. He was only 1-2 at that point. I was 2-1 at that point. So I was thinking, yeah, I got this. I'm gonna go 3-1. I got overconfident, was making mistakes. So it is what it is. Disappointed, but you know what? I'm gonna keep working on my game, keep working on my strategy, and try to get the best I can with this deck. I really do think this is a great deck, but you have to play it really well. I think stacking those triggers and knowing when they're coming up is critical to beating some of the better players and better decks out there. Now, you'll hear me say better decks, etc., blah blah, but I think it's not so much deck centric as other card games for sure. Yu-Gi-Oh! I think is completely deck centric, 100%. Dependent on what kind of cards you're playing, what kind of deck you're running, what kind of deck you're versus. More countering, and things like that. Vanguard, it's more of you're picking your deck. They try to make it as balanced as possible. Bushiroad, the makers of the game, do anyway. And trying to get as best as you can with your deck as possible. And I think with Oracle's Think Tank Tsukiyomi version, stacking that trigger and knowing when it comes up to use it with your toms is huge. I didn't do that. I'm not there yet. I'm going to try to keep practicing so I can get there. And you can see, even without doing that, you still have a great chance to beat a lot of good decks. This is a very expensive deck, and I think I definitely owe it to myself to try to learn to play it to its fullest ability. And again, I'm going to talk about Royals one more time. I feel like such a hard deck without getting that stack. I don't know if you're at a 50% chance to win if you don't get that stack. It's close. You may be. I don't know. Like I said, I've only really faced them a couple of times. I did face a different player who was running Royals. It wasn't Gilead, and I went 1-1 with him. I split. So it's whatever. Royals are just, especially Gailey had it very good. Didn't seem like they missed their ride too much. They get that extra hand advantage if they do get their rides. They have abilities to kill your rear guards, you know, especially Silent Tom. You put them out early or mid-game. And they have a huge attacking ability with this huge field. And not to mention Soul Savior Dragon. I gotta say, I mean, I didn't, you know, really pay attention to Soul Savior Dragon too much. Obviously, I don't play Royals. But, you know, I gotta say, Soul Savior Dragon is borderline. I don't want to say broken because obviously I'm biased because I play Oracle, so you got to remember that this is all my opinion, blah blah blah, etc. But Soul Savior Dragon, here it is right here. I'll read it off for you. It's grade 3. As a Vanguard ability right here in auto. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, this unit gets plus 3,000 until the end of that battle. So right away you got a 13k beater. And the second ability is the Soul Blast 5. When this is placed on Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 3 Royal Paladin rear guards, and those units get plus 5,000 until the end of the turn. So you're getting 3 of your rear guards get plus 5,000 until the end of the turn. It's ridiculous. A 15k boost. It's almost you know, like a 2 or 3 card exchange if the other person has defend against it. It's crazy in my opinion. So it's very good. I mean, you just ride it on top of your grade 3 anyway, and it doesn't matter if it's super late game. It's a game-winning move. So anyway, I'm gonna try to keep getting better. Try to keep modifying this deck. I think I'm definitely gonna add at least 2 blue eyes when I try to start practicing and hitting my stack. And you know, I'll let you guys know how that comes, or come back and let you know. I'll probably take out the 2 Cocos for that. We'll see. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'm Spitfire. Please like and subscribe and comment. Obviously, if you have any comments about my deck, I definitely welcome them. Suggestions, anything like that. So I'll talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching.